Alright you guys, today we're going to be reviewing the KKW Beauty Contour and Highlight Sticks. I just got it today and I opened up the box and that's what it looks like. It has the KKW Beauty on the inside and it's like the all brown nude packaging. Then it comes with like a card. It just tells you about makeup and how to use it, and then the bag of product. And I know a lot of people aren't liking this package, but I mean, it's fine with me. I don't really mind it. And I got the color Light. Alright, so that's the package, and then this is what it comes in. Here's the dual-ended brush, which I have heard really crappy things about this sponge, but good things about the brush. So I guess we'll see. Alright, right off the bat, the packaging feels like extremely lightweight, like really cheap, like plasticky. So I don't really like that. And it's really hard to read the writing on here because it's the same color. So this is the highlight and this is the contour. And if you guys are wondering, I ended up paying I think like $56 for this and the brush, which when I watched other tutorials on this and saw how much product was in here, I definitely regretted buying it, but I had already bought it, so it was kind of too late for that, but whatever. The brush is really soft and extremely dense. I don't know that I like the feel of the sponge. It's pretty hard. And this is what Kim does. She sprays it with a little bit of spray. I mean, that literally didn't do anything. So I don't really get the point of that, but okay. Okay, first of all, please just take a gander about how much product you get. Like, oh my gosh, my camera blows it up, but seriously, you guys, that is like not even an inch of product. That is a huge ripoff. I'm sorry, but no. And I've heard a lot of people having problems with them breaking. Like I said, if I knew how much product came in here before I got them, I definitely wouldn't have gotten them, but they're here, so let's try them out. Let's go with the contour stick, which is the lighter side. Okay, so let's do the lighter side. I feel like they look exactly the same. Maybe I'll swatch them for you. So this is number 1, and that's number 2. I feel like the 2 is definitely lighter. I think she said to do the lighter to like contour the nose, and then to use the darker to contour the rest of the face. Oh shoot. So I'm gonna go in with contour on my nose. And I watched the video she made with Mario and they go all the way from the brow. So we'll try that and see what happens. This looks ridiculous, but right off the bat, the product is extremely creamy. So it seems like it'll be really easy to blend, which is nice. Like honestly, there's like no product in here. It's kind of ridiculous. Like the packaging is really cute. I really like it, but whatever. I'll try the sponge on one side of my nose and then I'm going to try my beauty blender on the other side. Yeah, I definitely don't like the way this is blending, but we'll keep going with it for a minute. No. I'm gonna try with my blender now. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Alright, with my Real Techniques sponge, it was way easier to blend out. It was super quick. With this one, it's just a really stiff sponge. And I don't know, I don't really like it, you guys. It's not comfortable to bounce on your face. I don't know. Okay, Now let's try the darker side, which is number 1, I think, to contour the rest of the face. And Kim just kept saying on her tutorials she does her face in a 3. So I'm just gonna do exactly what Kim does in her tutorials to make sure we're giving this product a fair test. I think that's enough. And yeah, it doesn't use a lot of product, but at the same time there's like so little product you don't have much to spare. Okay, with this side I'm gonna do the brush, and this side I'm gonna use my beauty blender, or whatever you call it, Real Techniques sponge. I'm honestly actually really impressed. The product is extremely creamy and blends out actually really, really easily. That's one side of the face blended in. I think it looks really nice and like really natural, which I really like about like Kim's contour. It's not like that harsh line right there. It's very natural. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give this sponge one more chance just on the cheekbone. We'll see how this works. No. Like, it is blending it, but like, not really. And I feel like it's just like taking away product. Like, as you can see, the sponge is already dirty. I mean, maybe you can't see that. Yeah, that sponge, I'm sorry, it's crap. But now I feel like most of the product is like off of my face. So I feel like the side with the sponge, it just kind of like took away the product, whereas the side with the brush just blended it really nicely and just looks really natural. Like, I feel like I need to add a little bit more to this side because it just, I don't know, I feel like it took away so much product. So I'm going to add a little bit more to this side and just blend it with the brush because I seem to like the brush a little bit more. Now I'm going to try the light, the highlighter stick. I think this is not, maybe it will be light enough for me. I don't know. I have such a hard time finding light enough shades. I'm going to put a little bit down the bridge of my nose because I feel like my contour got a little crazy in there. I'm going to do the forehead. Yeah, this is about the same color as my skin. Like, I don't even think you guys can see that. It's almost exactly the color of my skin. And then I'm going to put just a little bit under my contour, just to bring that out a little bit more, and then on my chin and the cupid's bow. And I'll try to conceal just a little bit more under my eyes. I already have concealer on. There's just a few spots that could be concealed a little bit more, so we'll see how that goes. I wish the brush or this tool had brushes on both sides, because then you could use one for the contour and one for the highlight. Because now, like, I have contour color all over my brush. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Okay, no. No, no, no. I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques sponge and blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with the highlight. I believe it's, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's like seriously yellow. I mean, I'm sure it won't look yellow on. I mean, that's a really pretty highlight. I'm sure it won't look so yellow on, Okay, again, look how much product is in here, you guys. That is so ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna just highlight. Like, honestly, that is a really pretty highlight, and when I saw how yellow it was, I didn't think it would work, but it kind of does. Okay, I'm just gonna go in again with my sponge and just blend out the edges. Alright, now I'm gonna highlight the rest of the face. I just don't want to apply too much highlight at the same time because I worry that it'll dry up too quickly like the other highlight did. Honestly, the highlight is actually really, really pretty. Like, I honestly did not think I was gonna like it because it looked so yellow, but on the skin it's really pretty and it gives just like this slight sheen. I'm gonna try the second side of the contour on the light for blush because I'm trying to like use these for a whole look. I'm gonna try blending it out with this brush. I think I liked it better without it, but that's okay. I'm just gonna film this close up so you guys can see what it looks like. I think it looks really nice. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a close up of what it looks like. I feel like where I put the concealer right here, it looks a little patchy. Where I tried to blend it out, and maybe that's just because I let it sit there a little bit too long without blending it. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, you guys, so the final verdict on these is I actually really, really liked the product that was in here. I think it's kind of a joke how little product you get. Like really. Like, that's kind of a scam. Like, that's... You guys, it's nothing. It's nothing. That really bothers me. Let me do swatches one more time so you guys can see the colors because I realized I didn't really show the colors that well. So there is the light, there is the light, there is the number 2 light, the shimmer shade, the number 1 side, and the number 2 side of the contour stick. So again, you get these 3 products. I think half of this is a total crapshoot. I think the sponge is horrible. It's extremely like stiff and I don't feel like it blends anything out. I really did like the brush side though. It's really soft and really dense, so it doesn't take away a lot of the product, if at all. It just blends it really nicely. I really liked how it blended. But I think I paid overall like $56 for this. Shipping was like $8.95, which is kind of a joke. Took like 9 days to get here, which in my opinion, if you're paying that much for shipping, you better get it in like 3 or 4 days. Like, that's not cool. I don't like that. But regardless of the price, I think people are still going to pay for it because it's Kim and her name's on it. If you really like Kim and you want to try out some contour sticks, I definitely would suggest trying them out. If you hate her, then don't do it. It's not worth the money for how little product you get. But again, I really, really, really did like these products. I'm glad the light at least is the same color as my skin. I was worried it was going to be too dark because I have a really hard time with how pale I am finding a color that's actually a highlight. I really liked the highlight on the light side. It looks really yellow in the product, but it's actually not that yellow once it's on your face, and it just gives a really subtle glow, which I really like. And then the contour sticks, they're okay. I feel like on the light they look almost the same color. One's just a slight bit darker and warmer toned. But again, I really did like the colors. They don't make me look super pink. I feel like whenever I put like a contour or bronzer around my hairline, it can start to look really pink. But these ones, I mean, they look a tiny bit pink, but not as much as my normal like powder ones do. Yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on the KKW Beauty. If you try them out, comment below what you guys think. I'm really interested to see like what colors work on what skin tones. I think she did a good job of trying to include all skin tones. I'm sure there's some that they don't quite cater to, but I feel like she did a pretty good job at that for her first launch. I'm excited to see what else she comes out with in her line. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!